Hey everyone, I have this right here. Kind of looks like a sad photo, right? This lady's walking this way, and I think it's a lady. But it could be a man, I don't know. A lady or a man walking this way, a little child right there. And what this is a charity. They're rated high with Charity Navigator and all that. And they're called MAP, which is Medicines for All People or something like that. It's got to say something, right? But what they do is they make donations and they help out everywhere. I didn't realize they did this. The kids that are severely dehydrated, they'll give them like some kind of a salt, sodium kind of I don't know if it's a drink or something to help them to be able to have water. I guess it's hard for them to process water. Maybe the kidneys are going down or whatever because of that. They said that they talk about that in here, I believe. Yeah, life-saving oral rehabilitation salts to severely dehydrated, or a full courses of antibiotics to treat kids with life-threatening infections. And there we go. They are getting it. Maybe that's the salts, or maybe they're having an examination, or maybe getting whatever the case may be. But what's unique about this, or not necessarily unique, where what's kind of unique about this, or interesting about these charities nowadays. Back when I used to want to donate money, or I still do donate money. I want to, and I do, and I do too, and I want to donate money. You would see in the old days, this company, this car dealership, or chain, or this clothing line, or this shoe company, or this cola company will match your donations. For every dollar you give, they'll match it dollar for dollar, up to, I think it's up to a certain, like up to $1 million, whatever. I mean, not my $1 million donation, but maybe there's a $500,000 of us giving $2 each, and they'll match it. But that was $1 for $1, so that's great. So I thought, wow, I was about to give $5 to whatever the case may be. Maybe it was World Vision, maybe it was United Way, some charity, Salvation Army, and someone's going to match that. So if I give $5, that will become $10. That's a lot better of a donation. Makes my donation dollars go further. I am sitting in the it's really weird weather today. The clouds are, it's not raining, it's just windy today, so the clouds are just going back and forth overhead. That's where they'd be, unless that's in space, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that's kind of cool. Well, maybe I could give $10 to make that an even 20. So I'd give $10. It'd be matched. It'd be another $10 to make it $20, and that was pretty good. Maybe I'm out of work, unemployed, underemployed. Maybe I've been sick for a while. Maybe I've been out of work for some time. But I saw this long ago, long ago. I'd relocate. I'd be in the military, in the reserves, whatever, relocating, and I didn't have a whole lot of money, but I want to do something. But nowadays, they do some really crazy things. Not crazy, good things. Crazy good, crazy like a fox, whatever. Look at this. For every $1 that you donate, they'll match it. So a dollar donation will become an impact of $65 worth of medication. And I'm sure they're not buying medication in the volume I would buy. Maybe I'd buy 100 tablets a month, and they buy 30,000 tablets a month. I'm sure they get a better price, and hopefully the pharmaceutical companies are doing good by them. If you'd like to donate to this one, you can donate to whoever you like. But I'm just saying, these are pretty cool. I've seen some like 20%, 20 times your reward, your donation, 25%. I think was the most I've ever seen before this one. But this is $65. So, if someone give $10, that's a big donation to go really far. Like this. So what I know, they worked with, I think it was Doctors Without Borders, and he said it's always moving to see them without masks. And people think, well, for medical, you'd have a mask. There's a lot of odor involved in some of these villages, and he said if you can do it without your mask, and they're not wearing a mask, it doesn't look like you're trying to better yourself, or they tell people, hey, I'm better than you, I can't stand the smell of this. There's an open pit with sewage close by, there's animals going by doing their thing, and a lot of different odors. Sadly, sometimes odors from those who passed on. But yeah, $65. I mean, 65 times. Wow. A $1 donation becomes 65. I don't know where they are on this one. It says, when you made your last donation of $5, October 2023, I did it. That's the last one I made, I guess. Your generosity brought life-saving medicine and health supplies to some of the world's poorest places. Since the time, the need continues to grow. That's why I'm reaching out. I'm reaching out to you now. Your gift can multiply 65 times to help others in need. So imagine for that $5 donation I made times 65. And that was just, I think I told you on these before, or donations, what I do with donations. I always check to make sure that they're legit. How much of the $1, if I give $1, how much of it does it go? Does it go 97 cents to the staff, and 3% goes to help or is it, 5% goes to, I don't know what it is for Salvation Army, but I know the majority of that money does go to help. So if I give $1, even if 20% goes to the staff and 80% goes to help, they have to fly the stuff in there. They have to get people to volunteer. They have to coordinate this, and they have to rent halls so they can have meetings and all that. But when it's like 97% goes to those working there and 3%, I usually won't I kind of steer away from those. But anyway, so what I would do is I have probably, I think this might be one on there too. 23, yeah, it could be October 23, a year and a half ago or so. Maybe that's one that's on my list. But in my Wells Fargo bill pay, I have all of them. If you set them up in your bill pay, it'll be there till you till you remove them. And I have the Coventry House, the one that takes care of the homeless children on the streets. I have on there Salvation Army, World Vision, Ronald McDonald's House, some animal charities, all those. And what I do is whenever I get an influx of money come in, I try to make regular donations. Like every month I try to donate some to everyone. But let's say I got a big tax refund. This year I only got $16 from the federal and $4 from the state. So not much to spread the wealth for the help. But I will just make a donation to each one of those. But whenever I see this, I might be giving $5 to everyone. I see this, I go, wow, that's a huge impact. I'll give $10 over here. And just the psychology of this. But 65 times your donation. So if you do want to donate, I'll show you the information right here. And it is called MAP, M-A-P. Some of them you do have to mark, multiply my gift or something. I know this sounds terrible, this map.org. But when I see these photos, I don't think of them as non-people. Yeah, Jimmy Carter got in trouble for that once by saying that there's a difference between the children starving and what did he say? Maybe something like almost, he might have misquoted, but it's almost like God doesn't care as much about the small children in Ethiopia as they do for Amy, his daughter. You can look that up. I can't remember exactly what it was. Nowadays, they would pounce on him, but he was a good man in that respect. So I don't think they really came after him that much for that slip of the tongue or whatever it might be. But when I look at this and I look at the people here, I think to myself, wow, the differences. I'm not saying this is not a human. Of course not. That's not human. But the differences. Even if I go into some of the worst homeless areas, which there's quite a few nowadays, these encampments, you don't see a little child who didn't make the decision to be there. Most of those are adults who've made some perhaps poor life decisions. People say, well, they're just one paycheck away and you'll be there and all that. But it could be here locally, domestically. It might be a few paychecks away from housing and unhoused, but there's also the situation with life choices when it comes to maybe some substance abuse, and then those are again untreated mental illness and all that too. So there are some factors here. But when I see this, pretty innocent, pretty innocent little child. Look at this one. I mean, that baby's known nothing but this. This kid's known nothing but the poverty or whatever. So this will help them at least try to get healthy. The pain that we feel sometimes when we are sick, I ate salami last night, low carb. I was like, oh man, please be the salami, because my chest hurt because I had heartburn from eating salami. My foot, luckily it didn't hurt this time, but it was a medical setback. And I go to the doctor and I get medication to treat that. What do? you know. So if you do want to help this one or other ones, maybe you want to, you know, help, you know, Social Army, World Vision, United Way, the Red Cross. There's so many good ones out there. I don't know them all, of course, but I always check to make sure on the Charity Navigator, how high are they rated on Charity Navigator. I see there's some others on here too. Well, the BBB itself, it's just not very honest. The Better Business Bureau, you can pay to get a good standing. The ECFA, I don't know if that's some kind of charity foundation, I don't know, and the Platinum Transparency, they're rated Candid, or it's called Candid. I don't know, but I do know how to check on Charity Navigator. You just type in the name of the charity, it tells you how much money goes, what they do to help, you know, what other donors have thought about the charity, what those receiving the aid. Usually it's not, you know, my name is Joni, and I was hungry and they gave me a sandwich. It's more of a, hi, my name is Reverend Johnson, and I saw the need of the people in, let's say, Cleveland, and with the help of this charity, we were able to feed, you know, 500 people a week or something. That's the kind of ones I kind of look for. But anyway, take care, everyone. Have a great day. Don't forget, please subscribe, like, share this if you think some people you know might want to donate a few dollars and have it multiplied. Maybe they do. I don't know. I want to make a donation here. A lot of people say, well, you should show your donations, but that's a private thing between me and the charity and me. My church and me, my religious beliefs and me. Those are all. That's all private. It's almost like voting. You know, voting is private. But I just want to say I will be making a donation here. If you like this one, do your research, of course. Do not donate without, of course, checking them out first. But it may be something you want to do. I just want to bring it to your attention. There's 65 times your donation, and I know you're probably doing a lot. But please, in the comment section, who do you help? Have you ever seen any of these? Please put on this video. This video will live forever in YouTube. And if you make a comment on there, it'll pop up, or send it to me. My email address is on there, or tell me here, and it'll let me know I have a comment, and I'll take your comment, and I'll tell people, hey, here's another one that this man, Harold, saw, and they're 5 times in your donation for, you know, tutors for children in the Appalachians. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, please subscribe, like, share, and give me some comments. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.